Scratch page, okay. Holy cow, okay. Oh, hold on, let me move that over. Okay, I think that'll fit perfectly. There we go.
It's being posted for the Kickstarter, right?
Yes, it is. And it is going to be. Aspen, have you ever?
Best behavior.
Yes. Wow. Espen hits it every single time. Sound and video are okay, so that's half the battle. Okay, what we have here is my good friends over at Gateway Games. My good friend Joe. I hope he shows up and helps us with this. This is, first of all, I'm a big fan of the old 1950 monster movies and stuff like that, and even stuff like Pacific Rim and things like that. Anything with anything destroying a city and it's over 100 feet, I'm pretty happy with. So when Joe told me about Defend Neo Tokyo, which is going live on Kickstarter October 17th, I knew I had to check it out. And he said, Rob, would you mind checking it out? I said, of course I wouldn't mind. This, like, I'm not a big fan of what is it, King of Tokyo or King of New York, because it's just kind of monsters slapping each other and random dice rolling and stuff like that. It's just not for me. I didn't like it. Matter of fact, Justin didn't like it. But anytime I can put a robot together the way I want to, and it's really cool because you are defending Tokyo, but you're a robot. And what happens is, as you can see, you start off with a name, and then you start adding different abilities. Like over here, I'm putting in a power mace. Over here, there is a rocket launcher, because everybody should have a rocket launcher if you're fighting a monster. And then, of course, you want to have a different set of legs. Now, these are pre-started characters, so we're using the ones out of the book. Now, this is also a prototype copy. These are not the final components, because I'm really hoping, and I do mean hoping, that there's minis added to this. That would be really cool. Don't you think? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Now, what you're doing is you're given power tokens, and you have mech cards, which are associated with every single part of your mech. You're going to draw 6 cards, and they're going to help you attack. And what you're going to be attacking, and the art on these are just ridiculous, are these monsters. Okay? And actually, we can look at them better by the cards. What they're trying to do is destroy the city spaces. And every time they destroy something, this tracker moves up. And once it hits here, we've lost the game. Okay, but they've got some really cool monsters, like a mega panther, which he's like 300 feet tall. Now, there's 2 sides to this. If we're in the same space, if they're alone, they attack the city. If they're in the same space as us, this is the attack they do against the mech. Now, we have the death cattle. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to see death cattle? I know I do. The night flyer. So he's kind of like a giant bat that causes all kinds of bedlam. This is a giant ape with a massive attitude, and he's a radiation beast. And this is Cobra X, which is a giant snake. Kind of reminds me of that one from the 1950s. I think it was. Oh God, I forgot the name of that stupid movie. Oh, Reptilicus, where he spit that green cartoon stuff. Really cool. And Iguanagore, a giant iguana that's going to take the cities. Now, in the Kickstarter, they're going to have a ton of expansions. Now, for us to win the game, we have to defeat all these monsters and then take on the Mega Monster. If we can beat the monster boss, we've won the game. Now, to get to the monster boss, there's a couple of ways. We go through the entire deck, and then this pops up, and then that's when we bring him out. Or we defeat the 6 monsters ahead of time, and then he comes out and we have to defeat him. There's a lot of ways that they attack, and I'll try to explain this as we go, but we're also learning as we go. We've run through it a little bit. I think we have it, and I have to say, it has had my my complete interest. Now, as I can see, our good friend Joe is in the chat. He's going to help us. And Leland, make sure you scream at me if Joe needs something fixed in case I miss it. This already, just from the couple times that I've been able to play it by myself and explain it to her, is cool. So I hope you stick with us and check it out. Now, because we're playing 2 players, here are all the monsters. I believe they are. Okay, great. What's going to happen is I'm going to turn over a monster, which I am, and it is Cobrax. Oh, the snake dude. So he's going to come out. We're going to turn over our city deck, which let me just make sure that I shuffled these up real good because I think I looked at the top one when I was explaining things to you. So he's going to show up downtown. Why? Because he needs to do some shopping. That's why. So he's here. All right. Citizens. Now, I didn't say anything about citizens. Citizens have different types of effects. All right. If the monsters destroy that space, what's going to happen is not only does this town take 5 damage and the tracker goes up, but also if there were 20 points worth of citizens in there, then the tracker goes up again. So it starts off with 2, but there are different effects in this event deck that we turn over each time. Now, this one, there are 2 police officers. So they're there. They have an effect. So let's see what this says. If another citizen card in this space is going to be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So there you go. Now, once this, you resolve these cards 1 at a time. And I did shuffle this. I'll just shuffle it again to make sure. So there's different things that'll happen. So now the next one. Now once I draw these monsters are gone from this deck, and then we're going to shuffle the rest of the monsters into this deck, and business is going to pick up. Oh, it's the death cattle. Let's see. Okay, so these 2 are put away. Mr. Death Cattle comes out. And what space is he going to come in? Oh, he's coming to Tokyo Heights. Not cool. So we're going to put this as a discard. He's there at Tokyo Heights. And then, of course, 2 citizens go there. A businessman and an ambulance. Entering play, discard the last destroyed citizen card from the destroyed pile. Well, that's not going to help us. There are none. So there we go. So as you can see, but these cards can keep on accumulating here. So they're going to just keep on going. First of all, let me say hi to everybody. Nathaniel, Matt, Leland, Espen, MGK. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed this. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I really like what we got going on here. And Inedible B. Now, these are our tokens. Which one do you want to be, the green one or the silver one?
Silver.
She's the silver one. I'm going to be here. Now, every time we play an action, what's going to happen is that monster attack track there moves. So if we decide to move, it's going to move up 1. When it gets here, all the monsters attack. So that is not a cool thing. There's just stuff that will happen. There's a planning phase, an event phase, where we turn over an event card. There's an action phase where we're going to be doing actions, and once we hit here, then it becomes the monster attack phase. They're going to resolve all their attacks. Then we're going to have the end phase, where we're going to resolve any effects or anything like that, and then we start all over with our planning phase. Now we have power. If you notice, there's some cutouts on our guy. We're going to apply power because these cards, we have a deck. And for each arm, our legs, our power mace, our rocket launcher, and our hull, we have cards that are going to help us. But there's some numbers on the bottom here, okay? And it has to have 3 power in that particular area. So for us to use this card, we have to have 3 power nodes in here. These can get destroyed. And also, as we take damage, we're going to lose power nodes. We start with 6, but we can go down to 2 and then go to critical failure. But there are ways to repair. Okay, we have repair bots, which are 3. As you can see, they are just these little meeples, and she has a different type of meeple. And every time we use an action, we can repair one to remove one damage cube. So say we have a damage cube here and we want to get rid of that. We are going to get rid of a repair bot and get rid of that cube. Once we use up all our repair bots, we're going to have to go back to headquarters to get all our repair bots back. All right, so again, this goes live on Kickstarter on Tuesday, October the 17th. So I hope you guys will look for this. I am very interested in it. I'm going to shuffle up these cards. We are going to get going. We've already pulled out and did what we have here. So right now, Janice, we've got 2 monsters out there. We're going to take these cards because these are gone for the game. These are going to be shuffled back into here. So if you can shuffle those. In the meantime, while she's doing that, we have these really cool monster damage tokens because obviously we've got to keep track of our monsters. Now the Death Cattle he's in a city. Now there's 2 sides to this. Because we don't have a mech there, he's going to be attacking the city should he attack. But if a mech goes in there, we flip it right back over. He starts with 60 damage, so we've got to accumulate 60 damage on him. We've got to get him destroyed, or else he is going to cause all kinds of bedlam. So we're going to put that there. Then our next guy, which is Cobra Boy, he is in a city. He only has 40, so we're going to put 40 on him. I'll explain some of these symbols as we go. We're going to do our best to do this, and like I said, we may make some mistakes, but I promise you we will fix them. And with Joe here, just keeping your eye on the chat, if we make a mistake, he will adjust it. There's also a way that we can take damage in these areas. If we plug up all our areas over here with damage, then we can't go higher and really use the full mechanized equipment to its fullest to take these monsters out. So we've really got to be strategic, and we have to be on our A game when we go after these guys. So, Janice, are you ready?
I think.
You think? Me too. I think we're ready too. There's all kinds of different tokens. I'll explain them as they come out. We've got 4 more monsters, but we got 2 on the thing. This mech is gone. He doesn't belong here. I think we have everything in place. So, without further ado, let's defend Neo Tokyo. Yes. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw 6 cards.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Wow.
You were supposed to.
Well, I'm too busy explaining the rules. 5, 6.
Telling you now, I can react really well.
Well, that's cool. Because I have a couple of power... Now, you can talk to your... Because this is a cooperative game. Where you can talk with each other and you can do certain things. Like, if she had 2 good attacks that could possibly take anything, she can take her attack. I'm allowed to pass. Or if I had a really good attack, I would take attack. We alternate. But we have to keep an eye on that, and we have to be very smart of that marker, because once it hits 5, they get to do their thing, and that ain't gonna be pretty. I promise you that. All right. So now what's going to happen is we are going to assign our power tokens. So according to the way your thing is, number 1, I definitely need 1 power node to walk, because I want to walk. Then my power mace is pretty cool. I've got a couple of power mace things, so I'm going to take 4 and I'm going to assign 4 here. Okay?
I'm going to put...
And I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to run. Now, you can discard any card.
I was going to do exactly what you were going to do.
Well, then do it.
Wait, if you're going to run, I'm going to walk, because there's 2 monsters.
Well, I can walk, but the thing is, in case I do have to run, got to remember, for us to run, then we've got problems. Now, here's another issue that we do have. As you can see, I don't have any power nodes in this section here. So, what does that mean? Hi, Jamie. How are you? Hi, I'm Jamie Toon, and I'm one of the other designers. Well, now we're in good shape. I'll be on for the next 15 minutes if anybody has any questions. Well, Jamie, thanks for coming in and helping us out here. Okay, now, if you don't have anything in here, you can always bash. You can discard a card. That means you get to roll 1d6. And I'll explain how the d6 fall into everything and so forth and so on. So, have you assigned your power tokens?
I think so.
Okay, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna head towards our engagement phase. We're not engaging anything, but now we go to the event phase. Draw the top card of the event deck and resolve the tax. So
Wait, so we don't get to attack yet?
no, because we're not here during the action phase. We're going to
I
move.
thought we were in the action phase.
No, we're not in the action phase.
Oh man,
We're in. Yeah, I know. We're in the event phase. So we turn over to the top card here, and here's what happens: the strength of the atomic bomb. Discard all non-armor tokens from monsters. So they don't have any tokens on them, but if there was fire tokens or anything like that, those would have been discarded. Okay, so this wasn't a really bad card to see. So we're going to put that over to the side there. All right, so the monsters are fine. Monsters perform attack listed on cards, so they don't have any attacks. It doesn't say any attacks. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. On their card, monsters perform the attack listed on the card. So they would perform the...
This is not the city side. This is the Mech side.
Oh, yep. So let's turn this over. I'm sorry, that's on city. That's on city for now. So the one thing that I have to ask, when it says this white symbol here, Joe, does that mean that they now perform those attacks? And that's a question that we'll get answered very quickly. Let me take a look.
Claw symbol on the event card.
Let me take a look. So the white claw on there, is that the attack that we would initiate right now? How do I send it, Leland? So we're just going to wait a second. Okay. Oh, that's Leland. Got to remember there is a bit of a delay because we are doing this live. Of course, it's just Leland talking blindly as always. He's going to put a whole bunch of things in the description. The other thing is you will be able to find the Kickstarter there. Okay, there aren't any plans for... Yes. So now we perform that white attack. So what happens is, right there, 2 city damage for death cattle. No. We have actually these right here, which are going to... So that means the city has taken... Oh, that's a death cattle. So there's 2 city damage there. Hold on. We have to follow it all the way through. So with Cobrax,
1 plus a citizen.
1, destroy the citizen with the lowest population. So they're both 1s. So we are going to destroy this guy, and he goes into the destroyed citizen pile. And his effect really doesn't help here, because it says if another citizen card in this space is going to be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So it doesn't matter because there's 2 cops there. All right, so that's destroyed. All right, so I think we did that right.
Feel it.
Now we're going to proceed to the action phase. Now this is where we perform our actions. But every time we take an action, the monster attack tracker goes. So
If that don't scare me nothing.
that doesn't scare you any?
Nope.
Okay. So do you want me to go first? Or do you want
Sure.
to go first? So I'm going to...
I'm gonna see you lose.
Wow. If you lose, we lose. Oh
And
my...
I laugh.
See, this is the problem. That way we're going to talk about who was able to do more, because that's the way we are. Now, because I've got heavy legs.
Oh, I could have used this because it was a react card right when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's when one monster appears or moves.
Well, no, because it's the beginning of the game. It's not until a monster
or
appears.
moves into a space.
They're not moving, so we're not going to do that. So I'm going to discard,
It's a good
take
card.
2 power tokens from the pool and place them in any undamaged slot. Draw a card. No, I'm going to discard this
I could
card.
have used this during their attack phase. We'll do it during the next attack phase.
So we can do one of 2 things. We can attack one monster together, or we can attack them separately. What do you want to do? because I'm going to discard a card here to move.
Okay, hold on. Before monster attacks, move to an adjacent non-destroyed space.
Yes, Matt. Actions back and forth.
If you leave a space with only one monster and no other mechs occupying that space, that monster does not attack.
Well, because we're not in any of those spaces, it doesn't count right now. So,
No, but you get to move to it when they do attack. You
okay.
get to move to, you get to move to a non-adjacent destroyed space. If you leave, like, let's just say I was here,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's what I'm saying next turn, and I leave here, this monster won't, and you're not there, this monster won't attack next turn.
Well, if you play that card.
Yes.
All right, so I'm the green guy, so I'm going to move 2. All right, because I have power enough to run, so I'm going to discard a card. Yeah, I know you do. So I'm going to go right here. So that's one action, so move up the action track 1. Now you take an action. So the real cool thing about this is because you get to exchange the actions, there's no real downtime. You really are into it. Okay, so we're going to split up our attack. So that's but you have to discard a card.
Okay. Discard.
See, it's hard because you got good cards. You got a jump card?
I have 3 of the same card, so it's like
All right.
I literally just have like the same hand.
Okay, so discard that there, and then move the monster track up 1.
Okay.
All right, now it's my turn. So I'm going to punch our good friend there. And because I put 4 power into here, I could play a power 4 card with my power mace. Now, what does this do? It's melee damage. Deal 3d6 plus 3 damage to one monster taking 1 chassis damage. So I'm willing to take 1 damage here. Okay. Now, because we're both there, what happens also is we turn these over onto this side because there are mechs in the city. So they're going to attack the mechs first before they do anything else. So just to let you know how bad this can get.
I got
So,
to save
yeah.
my life.
So I'm going to roll 3d6 and I'm going to add 3 to the damage, but I took 1 chassis damage. All right, so that's an action, so you're going to move that up. And, all right, I got a really bad roll, so that's 9. That's 11. Plus 3 is 14.
It's not that bad.
No, he's got the strength of 40, so
It's
he's
not
going to
that
go
bad at
down
all.
to...
You got 3 once, that'd be
Now, if he had a shield symbol, what would happen is we would take 1 armor off, 1 armor shield off, and we would manage that from the damage. But he took 14, so he's down to 26 already, which is pretty good for us. But we're closing in on that threshold.
Don't worry. Wait.
So because I used that card
This
is
guy
now
ain't gonna
discard.
I'm just letting you know now. Don't stress, because this guy won't attack.
Hold on. Hold on. Only move to the attack track when you attack. Oh.
That's what I was about to say. That thing's going fast.
All right. So 1.
So it's here.
Okay. So that was the first
Because
attack.
we haven't attacked yet.
Okay. Got it.
I was about to say, man, we die fast. They
Or it says so on the mech tile. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Oh no. Discard action.
Yeah, you didn't attack.
Or if it's okay. Hold on. Because I ran.
Unless it tells you.
Hold on. Let me just make sure I got this right. Because I ran, Jamie, and I used the power, it says action, discard a card to move 2 spaces. Is that not?
No, because
It's not considered?
It'll tell you increase the monster attack track when you.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Okay.
All right,
so
so
my
we're
turn.
good.
I'm going to. Can I use 2 cards?
No, you can only use 1 card.
Deal 2. Yeah. Deal 2d damage to 1 monster. Add a fire token to that monster.
Okay, so what you do is you move that up. Now during. Hold on.
I got 10.
Okay, so you got 10.
Plus,
So a fire token is going to go here. All right, that's going to harm the monster. That does 1d6. I'm trying to find out what phase that does. monster attack.
It's down to 50.
Huh? Okay, you moved it. Assign power tokens, engagement. It doesn't say when we resolve the fire tokens. All players take the following steps simultaneous: discard end of turn, stand, take any end phase actions you have available. I would assume it's in the end phase is when we would do that.
The extra damage.
All right, return the monster attack track 0 to 0. Okay, great. Yes, sir, they are becoming engaged. She got it. Oh, she said you got it. Okay, good afternoon. All right, so if you could, Jamie, just let us know when the fire token, we rolled a d6. Because you roll a d6 for a fire token, and then at the end of the phase, it is removed. So I would think it's during our action phase. Our next action phase is when we would do that. Okay, so now I still have 4 cards left. So I've got another attack on that monster. I don't have enough there, but I do have enough here to pulverize again. And that's 3d6. But I would take another chassis damage. Boy, do I want to do that? But
That's how your character
hold
works.
on. Deal
He takes
2d6
damage.
plus 3 damage to one monster. Take 1 leg damage. No, do I want to do that?
Your guy gets to use more dice and does more damage, but you're more of a brute guy, so he takes damage, but he gets to roll more dice. I don't roll nearly as many dice as you. I'm light on my legs. I'm like an agility guy almost.
All right, well, I'm going to take another chassis damage. So, again, I'm going to roll 3d6. 1d6 for each fire token, then remove 1 token. Fire tokens are resolved after the monster attacks phase, so
Dang,
we're not even there. Okay, so
I'm
move
about to kill this man.
move that up. Move that up. Well, that's the idea, is that we want to be able to kill that guy. So that's 5, 8, 9 plus 3 is 12. So he's going to take 12, which is going to bring him down to 14, which is fine by me. Take that, monster. So he's down to 14. And did you move up the attack track? Okay. So that's
Just summoned it.
yeah. So that takes care of that. So now it is your go.
I'm gonna scorch him again with 2d, and then he gets another fire token.
Oh jeez. Oh, 6.
Stop still. It's gonna put us to.
All right. So
down
we're
to
gonna put
44.
another fire token there. Joe, thank you. Thank you
Doesn't
for.
matter. Let him attack me, and you'll see what happens.
Thanks for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. But you don't have to do that, bro. I do this for you any day of the week. 1 fire token, then remove 1 token. It looks pretty cool. I promise I am not a bot. Static, static display. No, I've seen you before, static. Hello, Wolf.
I see how it works. You roll for both this turn. One gets removed. Next turn, I roll for 1.
No.
And then it gets removed.
Yeah, you roll for both of them,
One
but
gets
one gets removed,
And then next turn, I roll for that one, and then
and then
it
it
gets
gets
removed.
removed. Excellent. You got it. Okay, so now, see this? Oh, I got to put.
You got 2 more turns.
Well, no, you just went.
Oh.
So we got 1 more turn. Do you have something that you can do some real damage to him, or
I can add a 3rd fire token to him. And deal.
I might be able to take him out?
Well, then go for it. I don't care. He's not going to hurt me because I have a card that prevents him from hurting me. So I'm not worried about that. He's not going to attack next turn, is what I'm trying to say. I have a card that he will not attack.
A reaction card?
Yes.
Okay, this is an action. I have heavy legs, so I'm going to use this. It's 2d6 plus 3, but I'm going to take 1 leg damage. Oh no, 6 plus 3 is 9. That's not enough. I'm going to take a leg damage, which is bad. So 9 to him, that means he has 5 left. All right, and unfortunately, they are going to get to do some return damage to us. So now everything stops right where it is. All right. So now it
We have
becomes.
to do this first.
No. We do this after the monster attack phase.
Okay.
They just told me. I feel bad about you two beating up on those radiation beasts. That's to buy some burn cream for them. And there's going to be all kinds of expansions that are going to be available during the Kickstarter. I think that'll be a higher pledge. Is that correct, Joe? So you may see things from like old movies, like the old 50 movies, kind of themed in that kind of direction. And I think that's really kind of cool. What's the matter?
I needed his clothes.
Okay, it's something you don't have to worry about right this second. Okay, so all right, let's do my guy first. Now up here, it shows a chest with a lightning bolt. So he's going to do 2 damage to my chassis. So what's going to happen is I have nothing to block it with. So I'm going to put 2 damage in my chassis. So there's nothing I can do about that. Now I'm going to take 2 damage wherever I roll on this die. Now, again, this is a prototype.
See, he doesn't have a lot of HP, but he does more. He does extra. I see how his damage works.
Yeah,
his damage is more spread
but I'm going to
out
have to take an action.
to heal.
Yeah.
Good thing you're not far from Neo Tokyo.
Yeah, really. Not what I needed, because now I
Lost your run.
lost my run ability. So I can't run over there because I've taken
Man, Dad, you're gonna die. I'm gonna be doing this on my own.
Oh, no, you won't. All right, so those 2 things are done. So that's it for him. So now we go over to the Death Cattle.
I'm gonna
Now,
react.
he would do 4 chest damage to you.
No. Before a monster attacks, move to an adjacent space.
Okay,
That's not destroyed. I'm gonna move here.
right.
If you leave a space with only one monster, no, I'm gonna move here because he moves to the lowest
Right.
number. I'm gonna move here. If you leave a space with only one monster and no other mechs occupying it,
Mm-hmm.
that monster does not attack.
Okay, so he does not attack. All right, so he has no attack. So that's that. So now we've just resolved the entire monster phase. Lots of expansions lined up. I'm just checking this. Lots of cool combinations with the mech parts. Yeah, and looks like Rock skipped his leg day at the mech. There's a lot of different things that I didn't show you guys. That you can make your mechs all kinds of different ways and with all kinds of cool things. So here we go. End phase. Discard any until the end of turn effects from your mech. Stand your mechs up. There's a card in there where your mechs can get knocked over. Take any end phase actions you have available, which we don't. Discard any number of action cards and return the monster track down to 0. Now, turn that down to 0. But now roll a d6.
2d6.
Okay, you could
see
do it.
how it
Yeah,
works?
yeah. I was just going to have you do it one at a time. But,
Oh.
all right, so that's 9 damage that's going to be done. But one of these tokens get taken
He
away.
still has.
All right, so
but that's
lower
good
that.
because 44 minus 9
All right.
is 35.
All right, so there we go. So now we take all our stuff away here.
At least he's pretty much halfway dead.
Yeah, so now we take all our power back. That's 5, 6. All right, so I've got some damage here, so I've really got to be careful what I do here. What's the matter?
I'm trying to read this.
All right.
So we gotta do citizen actions
Well, there's no citizen actions. That's only if they're going to be destroyed. So now draw up to 6 cards. So I've got 2. I need 4.
3,
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6.
And we're rolling along here. Rob proceeds back to action phase after monster attacks. It goes back. Only go to the end phase if everyone passed. Oh, okay. Hold on. So it goes back to the attack phase. That's where I got screwed up. Okay, so I'm putting those back. Do you remember the 2 cards you have?
Yes.
Okay. So after them, so we're back in the, so we would do that because it's part of the action phase. Now, we still have 2 cards. Do you want to pass or do you want to keep going? Now, if I use a repair bot, remove 1, it doesn't increase the monster attack track. I would
No,
think.
unless it says it. It doesn't say it
Yeah,
in there.
but I would think that if you take an action, that track would be moving.
No, it says it right here.
Okay.
It tells you when it moves. Increase the monster attack track.
Okay. All right. So it would have been
I
your
can
turn.
react to go back in here and attack him again and give him another fire token.
Oh, I mean, you could if you want.
I just moved away so he wouldn't attack me.
Okay.
Because when a monster... Never mind, no, because they appeared... He appeared there. He's within 2 spaces from me, so I can move to him.
It does not increase, he says. Okay. Only go to the A phase, unless you want to pass.
I can discard a card to move and attack. I can discard this card to move back to him and attack.
Okay.
Because he needs those fire tokens. I can. How much health does he have?
5. I'm gonna finish him off.
I mean, I can do that. I'd rather just do that because that's less.
Okay, it's your
damage.
turn. So
I mean,
do whatever you want to
4
do.
Damage is 4 damage. So I'm gonna discard this card
Okay.
to move.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard a card. No, actually, I'm going to discard a repair bot and remove that from my thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna just do a dice roll of damage and add another fire token.
Okay. So now you're going to move up the monster track first. Okay.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That was a terrible roll.
So, but we do add a fire token.
Yeah, so he could potentially get more.
All right.
Okay. Now more cards.
I'm going to use. You're all done with cards, so you're passing. Oh, that's right. I do have to discard it. Oh, so this could get. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to discard another card to try to heal here. And that's it. We're out of cards, so we both pass. So the track goes back to 0. We already did the monster. We do the end phase. No, we would do the burn phase now. Okay, so roll that. 4. So one of those tokens goes away.
That's stupid. He's down to 30 now. All of that work for nothing. Oh well. Halfway dead. Woo.
All right, so. All right, yeah, you see, by discarding the cards.
I took the risk because
Yeah,
he has so
by
much
discarding the
HP.
cards, we didn't do any damage, but also we didn't finish them off like we wanted to.
But it doesn't matter because he took damage because of the flames, and he's going to
Right.
take more damage next turn.
Because
damage is damage for him, so any way to keep taking extra
I
damage.
almost put those on top
3,
of there.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay,
I'm
so
just keeping them discarded.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
5,
gonna have to
6.
move some stuff around.
All right, so I am going to again put
I only need 3 for this.
2 into the run.
I only need
4.
1 for this.
What do I got here though? That's what I need to do. Ooh, rocket launcher. Rocket launcher's pretty nasty.
Oh, I
got
got
all
this,
rocket launcher.
This float like a butterfly card is a good card because it prevents a monster from attacking.
All right. So I'm going to put 4 into my rocket launcher this time.
Mine stay. They don't get removed. You don't replace them.
Yes, you do.
You do?
You have to take them out and look at your cards and reassign them.
Ew, well, I'm not walking anywhere.
It says right here, assign power tokens.
Okay.
So at the end phase, you pull all those power tokens off,
well,
and then you
this is
reassign
what
them.
I'm gonna do.
All right, Jamie, I've got to go, guys. Thanks, Rob. Enjoy the game. Everyone, check us out on Tuesday. Definitely. There's definitely some tactical advantage. Oh, I read that.
Oh man. Oh man, I'm about to do some serious damage to this bull.
All right.
You'll see.
But we have some things going on. So make sure that you assign all your tokens.
You should have let me go first.
All right, but well, let's get there first. But the first thing we have to do is we
Hold up.
have to get to the action phase.
I'm gonna put 1.
Now, Joe, at the end of the monster phase, we don't go back to the event phase. Oh, return to the action phase. Oh, it says it right here. Return to the action phase.
Okay, I'm switching it up. Switching it up.
All right, so you have the captain's badge because I went first.
Yeah.
So that means you would go first anyways. So it's not a big deal.
No.
Hold on, hold on. Now,
New event.
now that we did all that stuff, we are going to do the event card. So we're going to
I
draw.
can move it.
Okay.
That's like struggling here. Oh man.
But-
Draw the top card of the city deck, put Iguanodon and the top 2 cards of the citizens deck into play there.
All right. So we have
Depending on where he is, I could probably do something here.
17. So Iguanodon is going to come here.
That's perfect. Actually.
Hold on, because this isn't going to be good. We're going to draw 2 cards from the.
That's perfect because they're wearing.
But here's the problem. So that goes there. This goes here. That goes there. That goes into the discard pile, and we resolve the attack, which is red. Okay. Okay. This goes off.
Did we read these? Entering play, deal 1d to all monsters in the space. We have. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Cannot be discarded from the city.
Okay. So
That's why we got to pay attention
roll
to
1d. It does 1, which.
Dang, Dad, you should let me roll.
Yeah, I know.
Way to go.
Well, I was trying to move things along. So he has
Where's his health?
40. So he's at 39.
Yeah, you try to move things along, and look, we could have done 6 damage to him.
All right. All right. So here we go. So now they're going to attack, and here's what's going to happen. So he's in the city, so he's going to do 1 city damage, draw the top 2 cards of the citizen deck. If it is population 10 or more, put it into play, otherwise destroy it. So that means it would go into the destroy pile. So, nope, destroyed and destroyed. So now they have 8.
And they get to 20.
Yeah, so they're trying to get to 20. All right, so, and they get 1 city damage there, which is not cool.
That's it.
Okay, so now his thing is, oh, so he's going to do some serious damage. So Death Cattle is going to do this. He's going to do 3 structure damage. All mechs damaged by this attack must move to the next higher numbered space.
But I can react to his attack.
Okay, well, let's see what you're going to react to.
I have that same card. Before monster attacks, move to an adjacent non-destroyed space. If you leave a space with only 1 monster and no other mechs occupying that space, that monster does not attack.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to move here because I don't want to be close to him.
Okay.
So he's
So-
not going to attack.
All mechs damaged by this attack? Okay.
So nothing
Now-
happens.
Okay, with that one. Now
Which
this...
is good. That's 1 less dude.
Right. Now here, because it's mech, I'm going to take 3 chest damage. I have no effects. First of all, this is gone. And that's bad for me because I can't block it in any way. So now I'm going to be down to 4 power after this. And this is bad. So now the next thing is I'm going to take 2 damage to anything rolled here. So you roll there.
Lord. Legs.
So my legs are gone, so I can't move.
That's what's going on with you.
Wow. So I can't
You
even
need
walk.
to go back to Neo Tokyo.
So what happens if the legs are all filled up and I can't move?
I think you get knocked down. Maybe that's when you get knocked down.
Oh, well, let's find out.
Or you just attack with your arms.
Let's find out what happens.
Oh, I forgot I have this one too. Bullfighter. When it doesn't cost anything. When taking damage, negate 3 damage from a single instance.
Yeah,
Can I use that on other people?
No. If
I
we
would
were
have
in the...
helped you.
Maybe. So I'm just going to take a look at this real quick. Oh, God, come on. My cards.
I'm going to do this one first.
So, Joe, if one of my things are all filled up, do my legs blow up? Oh, here we go. I'm placing damage tokens. Additional tokens placed on this tile are placed in the rightmost. Okay, power discarded back to spot. If the part has no undamaged spaces And there's still damage tokens. If any time you have a damage token in a space that is to the left of an open space, that damage moves to an open space. But if we are filled, what happens there? Leg tile. Place something. Damage tokens to the right. All right, we'll wait for Joe to tell us what happens there. Because my legs are completely filled with damage, is there...
I think you can't move. You could
I
probably
can't
still
move
attack,
until I fix it.
But you could probably still attack from there.
Yes, I
just using
probably
your
could.
arms.
All right, so have I attacked him yet? No. No, we were still resolving his thing. Add 2 armor tokens to Cobrus. So the question that we have is that. Okay, so we just resolved all that damage. And now we are moving on to the next phase here. We're getting this. All right. So, proceed to the action phase. So you get to go first.
Okay. So
Nothing happens now. You're immobile. There you go.
I'm gonna spend because I don't have enough to even use my flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna discard this card
Okay.
to move here.
Okay. All right, so now it's my go.
Unless you want to pass and I can already attack.
Well, I can still... Shoot, I could have reacted. That's all right. Oh, rocket launcher. Oh, I can aim my rocket launcher. It's an attack. It's going to cost 2. I'm going to deal 2d6 plus 3 damage to one monster. If a 1 is rolled on either or both damage die, deal 1 damage to this city space. Oh boy.
Better not roll any ones.
Yeah.
That's a man. Your guy's like he's like
yeah,
suicidal.
I know he is.
Ooh, that's good though. You
so
kill him.
11, yeah, so we would take 1 off here. Okay.
When
Which
did he
would
get
reduce
armor?
it.
Oh, add 2 armor.
Yeah, add 2 armor. But what happens is we did enough damage. That zeroes him out. He is destroyed. Hooray for us. Now, what happens to those citizens? Do they stay there?
If another citizen card in the space is going to be destroyed.
No, I think they just stay there.
Yeah,
and
because
then
monsters can
another
move into
monster
there.
can move into
Is
it.
this still damaged there?
Yeah, it's still damaged. The city's still damaged.
Okay,
But
but that monster's gone.
That monster's gone. All right, so that's 1 monster done. So move up to monster track 1.
Okay.
All right, so now it is your go.
Okay.
Hold on, was that my rocket launcher? Yes. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna deal 1 damage to the monster.
Mm-hmm.
A 1 dice damage to the monster. Add a -1 damage token to that monster.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
That means
but he does less damage when he attacks me.
Yes.
Which that doesn't bother me. So
Okay.
you'll see why I'm doing this one first.
All right.
You'll see what I'm about to do.
I'm gonna see. So you did 1.
Wow. Can I not roll anything better than a 1?
No. Oh, that's -1 here.
Good thing he still has
Oh,
that
this
flame.
is still +1. Hold on. Where's the negative ones? -1.
You don't have no -1? Can we just put it
Oh,
there?
here they are.
Okay.
Duh.
Good thing he still has that flame there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's your turn, unless you want to pass. Oh,
I'm
this
going
goes
to
up 1.
use a repair bot to do that. So there you go.
Okay, now I'm going to do...
Oh, no, actually. Oh, boy. Yeah, because I have to be able to walk.
Okay. I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Move it up again. Deal 1 damage plus 3 damage to one monster. But
Mm-hmm.
if you've already played another Electro Whip card, instead deal 3d plus 3 damage.
Okay, so let's see if you can get rid of this guy.
I won't get rid of him. That's 29.
Mm-hmm.
Even with 3 dice. But if I can get him close, maybe with the... Wow.
So, wow, that's bad.
8
6,
plus
7,
3 is
8.
11.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. 1918. Oh, are you freaking stupid? At least we got the flame thing. He almost dead. I was hoping to like overkill him, but it's
Let me see.
of course naturally.
Okay, so
2 more actions before.
I'm going to discard a card to reroute any power. So I'm going to reroute this power to my walk space.
Okay.
Okay?
What is this guy's attack?
Who? Which one?
Him for people. Turn it around.
This guy here?
Iguanador.
Iguanador?
Just flip him over.
That's
I know. I want to see what happens.
Oh yeah,
when
you
I'm
don't
dead.
want to get hit with that. Finish the death count off if you can.
No, I can't. Not anymore.
All right.
I can bash for 1 dice.
Well, yeah. All you have
And
to.
it's okay.
All
if
you do is discard 1 card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's okay if he attacks me.
They stay there. The monsters can still move to that city. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
We got it right.
It's okay if I stay there because I have a card that prevents him from doing any damage to me. So
Okay.
I don't care if he attacks me. So
Okay.
I'm going to discard a card
Right.
to just try to do some more damage.
So move the track up. There you go.
2.
2.
Can I not roll anything good?
No.
So he's down to 16.
All right. And it is my go, and I'm going to discard this to move 1 square over to my boy here. Unfortunately,
Are you sure you want to do that?
I have to try to get out of there, and I have to go get my defense bots.
Okay. He's gonna attack next turn and pretty much
Well,
take you out.
if you attack him. So go ahead.
Don't the monster's gonna attack face regardless?
Once we pass, yeah.
So why would you move there? Because I'm about to pass. I can't do any more attacks. I'm about to pass.
That's a good question. If we both pass, does it automatically go to the attack phase?
Because we didn't make it to 5. So do they attack? Because if
Hold
we
on,
both
hold on.
pass before reaches 5.
The monster attractor has reached the end. Proceed to the monster attack phase.
I think it just speeds
Hold
up
on.
the process if we reach
No,
5.
because I'm gonna take a swing at him. Now you passed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am
Don't
going.
get gung ho. I would have just moved.
Well, I got.
I would have just moved to the 4. I would have moved to the 4 because if he moved, he would at least move to the 2.
He's not gonna move though. He doesn't move until.
But if he attacks you, he's gonna freaking kill you.
So,
Easily kill you.
all right. So if I move here, so he stays
Just turn that around.
city. No, he's there.
No, but I'm saying if you were there and he attacks you, let's just say you decided to go there.
Oh yeah, I'm crushed.
Yeah, you're dead. 4
Alright.
damage.
So that's a move. There is an event phase. Strategic passing is a good thing sometimes, but do they get a? They stay there. The monsters can still. But if we keep on passing and then we don't have any cards, do we skip the monster attack phase?
Because we didn't make.
Oh,
it
you
to
know
5.
why? Because if we go to the event phase, then we get our cards back. Then
That's what I was
we
saying.
draw that thing, but that thing would reset.
Yeah.
There's an event phase. Oh, I get it. So if we both pass,
Which I passed. Do you want him still move here? And then now are you gonna pass? Because I already passed, so
okay.
so it's up to you.
All right, so I'm going to pass also. So now it goes back up to the event phase.
But now does this fire when does this fire token get used? Because we didn't make it to 5.
That's a good question.
Does it still happen anyway?
I think it still happens because it has
Because that's damage being done. It's fire.
proceed to the end phase. Yeah, well, no, we go back up to the event phase. No, it doesn't get used. We go up to the event phase because we both passed without the monsters getting an attack. So we passed. So I'm going to pass there.
Wait, but so you're not gonna move that guy?
No.
So take the card back that you.
That's what I'm
discarded.
doing. And I've got 3 cards, so we're going to go to the event phase now, and then we will go back down to the action phase.
Okay.
There is an event phase. Strategic passing is a good thing. End of turn. So does the monster track go all the way back? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
All right, so we go to
They
the
have
end.
a lot of HP. I
Yeah.
can see why that.
So now you would roll.
Because if not, it wouldn't be a balanced game if they.
All right, so now roll 1d6 for that fire token. Which is, he takes 1.
I don't like these dice at all.
The attack track is only a response to you beating on them. It does not have to happen. Okay, that's fine.
I
Okay.
think we're focusing so much on this
Yeah.
that.
Well, we're trying to make sure that we do it right. Okay, so all right, so now we go draw up to 6. First of all, you got to take all your power tokens out.
Okay, so if I have a card that has this on it, what does that mean? Plus.
Oh, nothing. It's just
No, because not all of them have it. Only some of them have it. Oh, that means I get a fire token.
Right.
It has no. It
It's-
doesn't because not all my cards have that.
do they?
It just says plus this little symbol. Sure. What does this symbol mean right here on my card? I know it's 3 on the flamethrower plus this. What does that mean? What happens?
Well, that's how much it costs. See, all my things have that.
Not mine.
Except the only ones that don't have it is the blue.
My green ones don't have it either. No, my green ones don't have it either.
Yeah, because your green are legs, so they're not attacks. It just means attack.
Okay. I
That's
just
all it means.
noticed it, so I'm looking.
Yep, that's all right. Okay, so now that we've done that, did you assign your power tokens? All right, let me see what I got here. A lot of rocket
I
launcher,
don't need
heavy
to walk.
legs.
I only need to walk. I don't need to run. So I'm going to be able to do a lot of attacks.
All right, so I'm going to do a walk. I've got to get back to rocket launcher time. And then I'm going to put one over here. All right. Oh, shoot. I only get 4. That's right. So that's all I can do. Uh-oh. So now it's an event phase. So we're going to have to draw the top card. Just another symbol. That's all I said. Okay, turn it over. What's it
Move
say?
all citizens in spaces with monsters to the next higher numbered space. That's actually not bad. Next higher. So here,
Okay, these go. Oh no, next highest would be here.
18.
You would move those. You would move that guy here. Next highest space.
With monsters in it.
Okay, there you go. And then this guy here.
16. They'd actually move here. Next highest. But
Next
they'd
highest?
be moving away from the monsters. They wouldn't.
Yeah,
be
they're moving away from
into-
that monster. Unfortunately, they're moving into that.
Okay.
It's the next highest. Okay, so there they go. So they're there. Now, because of that, they are taking a. They're going to take a big time hit. So you are going to take.
No, I won't. First of all, he has -1, so he's only going to do 2.
Yeah, 2. To your
Plus
chest.
whatever I roll. I'm going to react, and when taking damage, negate 3 damage from a single instance. So I'm going to negate 3 of that damage. So I'm going to negate all of my legs.
What are you talking about? Your legs?
Negate 3 damage. Well, this is going to roll whatever I get.
Yeah.
So I'm going to negate those 2, so I won't even roll.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. He does.
You have
only-
to do them this way. You have to go. You negotiate that with a card, and then you would have to play another card to negotiate that. That's the way the rules are read.
But then that's not because I have.
What does
3,
it say?
So that means he's only going to attack me once. If 5 minus 3 is 2, and he has a -1, so he's only going to be able to do 1 damage to me. Because right now he's only doing 2, -1 damage.
Okay.
Do this to negate 3.
Okay.
So he's gonna
So he
negate
does
all of
no
that.
damage. So he does no damage.
So I
It
only
does
roll
not
it.
roll over. So now you roll the dice and you take two damage there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's the way the card it works.
Then I want to do it the other way around because I'd rather take damage to my chassis than anywhere else.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take 2 damage.
2 damage to your chassis.
And then I'll negate that.
And then you'll play the card and negate that.
Yes, because I don't want to take damage to here and potentially lose.
All mechs damaged by this attack must move to the next higher number space.
Okay.
So that would be here.
That's fine. I have plenty to attack.
Okay, so now he flips over.
So I'll just sit there and attack.
And what happens is...
Oh, wait, but he's going to attack me now.
Yes.
Next higher number space.
So,
Nope.
if Nigger has... Okay, so he's going to do 2 damage to your chest. Okay. And he is going to... You're going to roll. Chassis, so you take 2 more damage. No, you just take 2 damage right to the chest. So you're at 4-2. He heals 5. Heal 5 damage.
Have any damage to him.
Yeah, he did. He had 1. Remember, I damaged him 1. Alright, so he is fine. So that's there. We've negotiated that. So now we go to our action phase. So now we start to unleash what we need to unleash. Alright, the attack track is only a response to you beating on them. That means it advances the attack. Should the attack track have reset? Is it still not at... Is it not at 4 still? It resets. Yeah, we did it right. Just come on. Is this a Robo Mech fighting game? Okay, so there we go. Alright, so now...
He's almost dead. I really want to go there.
Well, if you can, go. So now it is... We did the event phase, so now it's the action phase.
Yep.
Alright.
And add a fire token to him. Move and add a fire token to him. In turns, obviously.
Okay,
I'm
in
saying
turns.
I have the cards to do some damage, to help you out, leave, and try to finish him off.
I've got to try to...
And then I'm probably going to finish my turn here, realistically. Because we're no good if we're almost dead. Instead of trying to get everything done in one turn.
You also have your...
Yeah, but it only takes 1. I'm better off discarding a card that I'm not even going to use and get rid of everything. Because these guys...
No. All mechs in this space recover all of their repair bots. You got to use your repair bots.
Oh.
Okay, so... And to use your repair bots, we got to discard cards.
Well, I did. You said that they could heal back up.
No, heal the repair bots. Boy, what am I going to do here? Alright, so I'm going to move 1 in here. Because the 2 of us together can maybe take this guy out.
Yeah, but I'm going to move there and try to finish him because they have 2 monsters out.
Alright.
I'm just going to do some damage.
Alright, well I'm going to try to hit him with everything.
I'm going to deal 2 dice damage to 1 monster, add a fire token to that monster.
Okay. So
Finally,
11. Okay.
And he gets a fire token.
Alright, 11. So that means that he's down to 29 with a fire token.
And this goes up 1.
Alright, there
That's
we go.
not that bad, no.
And a fire token. Oh, wonderful. You should see my monsters. City Smash collection I got.
Okay.
The monsters attack simultaneously, so they should have beaten up the city, not Janice.
Oh, so I wasn't supposed to take... I knew that was...
Oh, that's right. Okay, so we can fix that. That's not a problem. So
I took 4 damage from
yeah,
him.
so take that off. Because we
That's why I was like, man,
flipped him
how
around.
does he attack me that much?
Alright, so...
Because they're all attacking
yeah,
at the same
4.
time.
Okay, so instead, it would have been one more damage there. Oh, we can fix that. See how
And then
easy
2
it is?
citizen cards.
And then 2 citizen cards. Population or more put. Oh wow.
Population of 10.
Yep. Okay. Population of 10 or more put into play. So this is a 15. And this is a 14. Oh wow. This could get really ugly.
Yeah, he needs to.
All right. Yeah, he does need to die.
Okay, so maybe I'll stay in attack.
All right. So, all right. So go back to what you were doing.
I attacked him.
Okay. So
That
you
says your
attacked
turn.
him. So now, wow. What the heck do I do here?
I got a good card. I'm gonna stay and then I'll move.
Okay.
We'll probably be able to kill him.
All right. So I am going to do. I can't do that. So I can do that. I can deal. All right, move up the power thing with my rocket launcher. It's artillery strike. I'm going to do 2d6 to one monster in an adjacent city space. So that's him. So it's 2d6.
You didn't want to attack him?
It's the only card I got that can do something right now. 3.
So he's down to 12.
Awesome.
I probably can kill him though, honestly.
In Spain, as an infant, we also.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm gonna move this up because I'm
Okay.
gonna deal 2d plus 2 damage to one monster.
Okay. So that's 7.
7 plus 2 is 9.
Okay.
To the
Okay, 9. So he's down to 20. All right. But now also we've got to remember that now that we're in there, we have to flip this over.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
that's your turn.
Boy. I've got to get out of there, to be honest with you.
Then move. It's fine. I'm gonna leave him anyways.
I'm
'cause
going
he has
to
a fire
discard.
token.
And I'm going to move over here.
At the end phase, you get all the
Yep.
fireballs. Okay. I'm going to. I could do this all in one turn because I have 2. You're not going to attack anymore, right?
I'm going to pass. Yep.
Okay, so I can do this all in one turn. Okay.
Well, I just moved. You go.
Okay.
Can't
so,
do it all in one turn. You got to do it one card at a time.
But you know what I mean.
And then the next one I'll pass, and then
yeah,
you.
just keep passing. Trust me. Just keep passing. Okay. Deal 1.
Did you move the tracker up?
I'm about to because
Okay.
I haven't played anything. Deal 1 dice damage to one monster. Add another fire token.
Okay.
You do that.
Yep.
4.
4.
So he's down to 16.
Okay. But he gets a fire token.
And he gets another fire token.
All right.
Okay. It's your turn.
I'm going to pass now.
Okay. I'm going to spend this to move here.
Okay.
Are you going to pass?
I pass, of course.
Okay. I'm going to. He still has a -1.
Yeah.
I'm going to
All right.
deal 1 dice damage to the monster and add another -1 token to him.
Okay.
Just so I can do some damage to him.
All right.
Because that way he gets low HP.
2.
2
Okay.
is 2, so he has 10 HP left.
All right.
Okay.
So now it becomes the monster phase.
I used all
Now
my
this
cards,
flips
too.
over, unfortunately. And because it is the monster phase,
We gotta get that guy dead.
this guy is going to do a damage there.
So 2 more.
Destroy
HP.
the citizen with the lowest population. All right. So that would be obviously this.
Where? Oh,
So he's dead. He's got 1. All right.
we
So
gotta kill him next
yeah,
time.
somehow. And then
Probably should just
yeah,
stayed-
that's it.
Probably should have just stayed there and let him attack me because I would have been able
And then
to
that
fight.
guy is going to attack you.
Negate 2, so I only take 2.
Okay, negate 2, so you take 2 to your chassis. All mechs damaged by this must move to the next highest number space.
That's if it's red.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
I'm
red.
sorry. I read the wrong one. So that's that. So he's at 16. He's at 10. This doesn't belong there. All right. So now that that's done, we go to the end phase. Roll 2d6 for this guy. So that's 7. So he's down to 9. And we remove 1 fire token.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
You can get destroyed in 1 turn.
I mean, King of Tokyo and are great fun, but a little too simple for my liking. I need something meatier. Yeah, this definitely is meatier. It's just us trying to get it
We
right.
can get him next turn.
All right, we
We
have
can
to.
probably get them both
Well,
next turn.
we have to see. So now,
Well, I get to go first next turn.
hold on. End phase means I get back all my robots. I get 4 of these, so you take those off.
But we gotta draw first before we assign.
I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So you draw 3 cards.
No, I draw 6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, man, I
I'm
used all my cards up.
no, I'm drawing 3 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 1 left.
Okay, so I gotta
Shuffle
figure
these and
out.
put that one on top.
My power mace does a lot of things. That does.
Don't shuffle.
I've got rocket launchers. So,
Get out of here.
all right, Gab.
Oh my god, I have only attacks. Attack, 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 attack.
So I'm gonna put 3 on my rocket launcher. All right. So
It's a bet thing.
yeah. So assign the power tokens. Did you assign your power tokens? No. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So. Okay, girl. All right. Okay, girl. Great. So that's that. Now we are unfortunately okay. We're still down to 3 monsters. Man, this is going to get tough. Monster Apocalypse has great strategy and minis, but Privateer has dumped the franchise. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't read that. Okay, so did you got to assign your
I know. I have
tokens?
Let's see what I got here. Electro, 2, 2, electro, 4. Okay, so I know what I'm doing.
All right.
4.
All right, you got it?
Flamethrower, I need a 1, and I only need a 1. Okay, this is ideal. This is exactly what I need.
All right. Well, unfortunately, now that we did that, we
I don't see event phase, but still.
okay. Okay. Add 2 armor tokens to all monsters, and now they attack. So we're gonna add 2 each.
I have nothing to react, so I'm going to take damage.
So boom, boom,
Well, I'm screwed.
boom. Well, okay, it's because it's just a regular
Yeah,
atomic
but I'm going to
toughness.
take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here, hold on. Put that there. So let's start with Iguana.
Man,
It's gonna
we
do
gotta kill him.
Yeah, somehow. That goes there. And then citizen problem. So that's an 8. Not good. How many does that add up
8,
to?
9, 10,
17.
14, 17.
17, make it 20. So
Why
all
is it going here?
because if it's under 10, remember?
Oh,
Destroy.
well then this
Oh,
goes.
oh. I was reading the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah.
Destroy the lowest citizen. Okay, put the 3 and the 8 in here. Hold on.
And the 3, I think, is the lowest.
No, the 2 is the lowest. And destroy the
Keep reading
citizen
the red ones, man.
with the lowest population. Oops. Okay, so.
I'm gonna have to
Oops.
attack him and move.
Oh my god, we keep on mixing this up. There we go. That goes there. That goes there.
I'm gonna have to use.
There's 4
some
tokens
repair
there.
bots.
So we've got 4 tokens there. He's there. That's great. Fantastic. So,
Let me do me. I take 4.
all right. So
Where is he?
proceed
Where's
to the action phase. So we're going to
I
the
take
action
4
phase.
damage because he attacks, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. He
I
attacks
gotta
you
heal some or I'm
for
screwed.
4. Oh, plus he had. We shouldn't have damaged him as much as we did
Well, he
because
hasn't died.
he had 2 shield every time.
Oh, well, he hasn't died. He's literally. I've been doing like 1 HP to him.
All right. Well, he shouldn't even take that. Let's add 5 to him to make it fair.
Okay.
That's right, because I didn't see the thing there. All right, there we go. One other thing is move that back. Great. All right, so now we are in the action phase.
I go first.
No, the thing comes back to me.
No, you went first last time. We just didn't move this.
Oh, okay. So now it's back to you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to deal 2d damage to one monster.
Okay, so move the attack track up one.
These are gone?
No. Wait, hold it. No, those were not. Yeah, those are still there.
Okay.
But move.
Oh, then I should have only taken 2.
Okay. And move the attack track up one.
Okay.
Roll
So
2d6.
I'm not on the verge of death just yet.
Not yet.
Deal 2d damage to one monster.
Okay.
It'd be great if I got a 12.
Would be.
Nope, I
3.
got a 3.
All right.
And he's down to where he started before.
Yeah, 12.
No, he was at 10.
Yeah, he was at
It
10.
doesn't
so
matter. I'm using this for a reason.
Okay. Oh, no, he actually removes 1 and 1, so we add 2 back, so he only takes...
Just remove the 2 that were added, and then he doesn't take anything. Instead of
No,
doing
you can only
and
take 1, and then he has these 2 that are permanent. They're permanent when he fights a mech. So
So take away the ones that aren't permanent.
you take away 1. You can't do that. These are permanent on him. Okay? This is just added onto him as an ability. So we take that 1 away. So he blocked 4 and 12. So I don't think he would take any damage.
I just,
What did you roll?
I don't. I rolled.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
No.
wouldn't take any damage, but 1 shield does go away. Alright, so that's good. That's fine. As long as we get rid of that. So now, I'm going to use a repair bot, and I'm going to take away something to my hull. Okay?
Okay. I'm going to deal 3d plus 3 damage because I used an Electro Whip card.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll 3 dice and then plus 3.
Okay, move up the attack track 1. There we
So
go.
let's pray
That you don't roll 3 1s.
don't say anything, and then you curse me. That's why I roll.
Why am I cursing you? That's not bad.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, 12 minus 2 plus 1 minus 3. That's so that he takes 9 damage, which is cool because now he's down to 6. And as you can see, that last shield goes away. Great.
Okay.
All right, so
You gotta move in here.
yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm
probably
going
move. I
to.
got so many attack things.
I'm going to discard a card to move 1.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, that goes.
He's gonna die this turn. He'll see why.
All right. So it is your
Oh,
go.
End phase, he'll die. Okay. I'm gonna deal. Oh, hold on. So what's his armor now? 2?
It's 6. No, his armor is 2.
Okay. I'm gonna just do 1 dice damage to 1 monster, but he gets a fire token on him.
Okay, so move up the attack track 1. Then roll a die.
I'm just kidding.
You're kidding?
Yeah, because of that 2 armor. I'm gonna do this. Now I'm gonna move it back up.
Okay.
Deal 2 dice damage. I have a better chance doing
Yeah.
it that way.
So it absorbs 2.
7. 7
So
minus
it's-
2 is 5. So he's down to
No,
1
1
HP.
HP. Kill him. I think it's better to double.
I'm gonna ignore him for that last HP because if we have to, if he does 1 more city. Oh, but you're there now.
Yeah, I
so
am.
he won't attack the city.
So I am going to.
I can still move though. If you give me the well,
Well, it's my turn. Let's figure out.
he won't do much damage to me anyway. If I kill him, I'm gonna kill him so he can't do damage to me.
Alright, I'm going to, because I have 2 in there, I'm going to move the attack track up 1. This is kind of risky. I'm going to roll 2d6 plus 3. If I roll a 1,
Yeah.
deal damage to the city, to this city space. Don't roll a 1.
Wow. We just destroyed the city.
Oh my god.
What happens when you're in the city and it gets destroyed?
It just gets destroyed. So he
Wait,
destroys
okay.
the city and he moves. So he moves to the next highest.
No, lowest.
Oh, lowest. No. Yeah.
Wow, Dad.
Wow, I stink.
Wow, Dad.
So now
Now I am gonna just stay there. And
now all those cards are killed.
And let's see how much over.
That goes away, but let's negotiate the cards.
Nothing.
I can't
happens.
believe that too. He does. Oh, he takes one damage. Woohoo!
Okay, 14. We gotta do this little by little. 15, 16.
Well, what do the cards say? Any text that they say?
No, but we these are texts that we've already resolved.
Oh, okay.
This text doesn't have anything, so I'm
Okay.
just adding before I do these. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And
Okay.
it also goes up for destroying a city.
Yep.
5. Oh, 20. Way to go, Dad.
I'm killing it.
5, 8. Plus 8 is 16. And deal 2d damage to all monsters in this space. There's no monsters in this space anymore.
Nope.
We didn't even pay attention to that.
Nope.
We were supposed to do that. He could have been.
Yeah, we did.
Dead.
Yeah, we did great.
You know.
I did great.
You did great.
I did great.
I am not taking credit for that disaster.
Oh boy.
This gets discouraged.
Okay. So that was my attack.
Wow, we're actually about to.
Did we move the thing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
We still have one more.
All right.
Well, while you went and did that disaster, I'm gonna just finish this guy off.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Deal 2d damage to one monster.
So that goes up.
So
This flips over
he's gonna die before I.
because he's in a city.
9 minus 2, he's dead.
Okay, so he's dead. All right.
So he's gone.
He's gone. This is gone. Wow. And
These are gone.
okay, so that went all the way up.
Yes.
Oh, the city is destroyed. So we have a little destroyed marker. And
Yeah,
now,
remember when you
yeah, I remember when I screwed up. So now what happens is we flip this over. He's attacking the city. So
1 damage,
takes 1 damage.
and then destroy the citizen with the lowest population. But there's
Well,
no
we have
citizen.
we have to put 2 citizens in there.
Do we?
And
'Cause
yes, we
it's
do.
not an event.
Yeah, it's an attack. Remember, it's the monster attack phase because we're
Oh,
gonna
+2. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
You're
okay.
right.
deal 1d to all monsters in this space. 1d6.
But which one's the lowest?
That's
you
a
have to
police
draw
officer.
2 and destroy the.
Destroy the lowest.
So 2d
So it's
or 1d.
1d.
5.
5. Oh, he's got 1 life left. Oh boy.
So this goes back down to 0
Yep, that goes back down to 0.
because I still have cards.
All right. So
And so now it's. I was the last one to attack, so it's your
no,
turn.
I was the last one that caused that. Oh no, you killed
Yes.
him. Yeah. So I'm going to spend and
That's what I'm.
heal 1. I'm going to spend a
just-
repair robot.
You should just go kill him.
I'm going to, but
You didn't
I
have to
want
heal him.
to.
You
I
should just kill him.
just want to repair.
You could have
before
done
the
it
next
after
turn.
you killed him.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. I'm gonna discard
Mm-hmm.
to heal.
Discard the. Oh, you discard. No, you
Yeah.
discard a robot.
Yeah. But you discard a card.
No, you discard a robot.
Oh, so I still got these?
Yes.
Dang. So I'm gonna discard to heal. I already took it off.
If you have 35 pop in the dead pile, all of them go away at once the doom track goes up by 1. Okay, so we're done. Okay, that's fine. Well, there should be that one cop there. All right, there we go.
Still. You still will make us look terrible.
All right.
Now it's your turn.
All right, so now I'm going to discard a card to move one. Discard my power mace. Go ahead.
Okay.
And I'm moving into here with him.
Okay.
All right.
Going to...
Now, Joe, if we killed this guy and there's no more monsters on the board, does the big guy come out? Before we even get there.
Well, I'm still going to heal.
All right, go ahead.
Discard to heal. Because if he comes out, I need to be healed.
Yeah. And then...
We might as well kill him and then we'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out. So
It's your turn to kill him.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. Damage to every monster in this place. Deal 1 damage to a monster in this one. Deal 1 damage. Wow, this is a nasty attack, and I don't want to do it. Power Mace, that's not going to do it. This. Okay. Oh, no, to an adjacent, I have to do this. So this kind of have to play that. So, Joe, if you can answer that, because I'm going to kill this guy, and let me know if the big guy comes out. You need to flip the next monster event card. If it's a monster, you place it as normal. But if it's not a monster, then the boss appears. Okay, great. So if I kill him, then we have to flip the next card. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to use Death Blossom.
It's not a monster.
Yeah, let's pray it's not a monster. Deal 2d6 plus 3 to every monster in this space. Deal 1d 2d6 1d6 plus 2 damage to a monster in this space or an adjacent space. Deal 1 damage to the city. So all this happens. So 1 damage is going to go to the city.
It is gonna go?
Yes. It's because I got to kill him. It's the only card I can do.
Well, I feel like you're automatic.
12, he's dead.
You're gonna even if you did 1. Oh no, because he has an armor.
Yeah.
So no, because with 2 dice, even if you did 2, he would have automatically died.
Listen, he's dead. I
But
killed
I'm
him.
saying you didn't even have to roll.
Move him over. No, I really didn't.
Okay. No.
Oh.
Because just in case.
Okay, there you go. Keep track there. Let's move that over here. So that clears everything out. That's there. That's there. Let's just make sure that's there. That's there. All right, so now we flip over the card to see. Oh, it's not. So the big monster comes up. So this guy comes out, which is not
So
cool.
this gets ignored?
Yeah,
Because
that gets
there's no
ignored.
monsters out.
So that goes over there. So now this guy, we're going to find out where he shows up.
Oh my god, he doesn't even fit.
He doesn't even fit, I know. All right, the monster attack deck, Gagoris appears. Draw the top card of the city deck and place Gagoris in that space. So, 8.
He's all the way
over
there.
here.
We're gonna have to run.
Well, we're gonna have to do something about it. Draw the top. Okay, remove all monster appears cards from the monster attack deck.
So any monsters that were left.
So any monsters.
Oh, they were all back to back to back.
Wow,
we would have been screwed if that happened.
Okay, so remove those. Hold on. Reshuffle all the monster attack cards.
Okay, shuffle this. Okay. So even these that were already used?
If there are no cards in this space when Gagoris attacks, hold on. The players lose the game. Huh? Yeah, even those. Reshuffle those in. All right. So
wait, if there's no cards in this space?
All right. So there's a lot of bad things that happen when this guy gets down.
He has 100 HP.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Lord. We gotta be quick about this.
Yeah, okay. So we've got to get over there and get that guy. I am over there. What happened to my guy?
Oh, I killed him off.
Yeah, you killed him off? All right, so if he's doing this,
And I still have
draw
4
the
damage.
top 2 cards of the citizen deck. Destroy any of them with 8 or less population. Otherwise, discard them. Discard them.
Discard means it doesn't count towards the 20 total.
Oh, wow.
It just counts. But if they have more than 8,
Yep.
it does count towards the...
All right, radiation blast. He does 3 dice, 2 dice, 3 body. Oh, man. And he does 2 city damage. He does all this all in
if
one
it's-
shot.
That's if it's red.
Yeah. Wow. That guy's nasty. All right.
We're going to lose you.
After
on this, right?
Gregorius attacks, move him to the next lower non-destroyed space. Deal 2 to the space Gorganius moves into. All right, so we've got it rough here.
I don't think we're going to beat him.
Jason Meyer and armor.
Do not finish
Hold on. You flip that. If it does, Jason has it and armor. What armor does he have?
3.
Oh, he's got 3 armor, so you have to take 3 armor off everything that we do. So we've got 2 that. Oh man.
But I'm saying that we can't finish a turn on his space because he's going to kill us. Especially with 4.
All right, so here's what happens. We go to our. We do our end phase basically.
So let me draw back up 3, shuffle.
Return the monster attacker to 0.
It is.
It is. Now we draw up to 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm up to 6 cards. Man, I've got to somehow heal because I'm in a lot of trouble here. So I'm gonna let me see what I got here for. I got rocket launcher, power mace, power mace, power mace. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go heavy on the power mace. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put 3 here, 1 for my walk. That's 4, and then 5 and 6 here. So let's hopefully we can survive this. So we're going to have to use up cards and then draw. Wow, you see, to get over there is going to be a real pain for me. But what am I going to do? Wow. All right, so now, once you assign your things, let's get going because this is going to get ugly, and it's going to get ugly quick.
Real fast already, so
I don't think we're going to lose that fast. As long as the mech doesn't get destroyed, we're all right.
Okay, so I only need 2 on my electro whip. Oh wow, I don't even need anything high. So I can put that there.
Mm-hmm.
1 here. I can put it anywhere, really.
Well, wherever it helps you.
Like, why would I fill this up?
Well, you might have cards that'll help you.
None of
And
them.
later-
This is all
later
I need,
things.
so I have an
Okay.
extra node.
All right. Well, yeah. Just put it in there.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. So, well, yeah, that's true. All right. So this gets discarded here. All right. So now we move to draw the top event card and resolve the text. So this is not.
Add 2 armor tokens to all monsters. So now he has 5 armor.
Oh wow.
And he does 3 city damage. It's going to destroy
All right. So let's do this in order.
3 city damage.
He's going to do 3 city damage here.
It's not
Wow.
going to damage anybody. But we're going to draw some citizens.
We wouldn't roll the dice. Okay, that's only if we're in the space with him. Draw the top 2 cards of the citizen decks. So it's a 1, so just gets discarded.
Give it to me, and we'll just still put it here.
Oh yeah, okay, there
That
you
way
go.
we know.
And then a 7, so that gets discarded as well. All right, so that wasn't that bad. So now it is our action phase.
Okay. You go first.
Yeah,
First
cool.
one.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, just leave that over there. So I'm going to move, and I'm going to have to discard a card. And I can only walk. Go ahead.
Okay.
Listen, you can fight him by yourself. You'll be all right. So I've got him here at 100 defense. So now he has 5 defense, but actually it's 4 because you only use 1. The other one's so he has 4 defense. Man,
I'm going to. I can prevent him from.
this guy is going to just chew up this town.
I want to leave. I feel like I need to keep this card.
Wow.
-1 damage token to that monster.
And the only reason this was kind of slow is because we didn't. We were just learning it too.
Okay.
So I think we've got it now, and it's moving a lot faster.
Okay. Okay, I'll just discard this. Whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why.
So you're gonna move? Oh, you ran?
Yeah, I have 2 nodes.
Wow. Okay. So you're in the same. That's kind of nasty to be in the same space with him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just leave after.
Yeah, I would too. All right. So I'm going to discard another card and move
Use that one too.
closer to him.
It is what it is at this point.
All right. So go ahead.
Okay.
I gotta save 1 repair bot in case he destroys my
I'm
legs
gonna
somehow.
do start easy. Deal 1d damage to 1 monster. Add a fire token to that monster. I probably won't even damage him unless
Okay.
I got a 6. I got a
Nope.
1.
So
But he still gets a fire token.
he gets a fire token, but here's what happens: one of these goes away.
Okay.
So there we go.
And this goes up 1.
Okay, each attack will knock off an armor token. Yep. Also,
Okay.
fire and some attacks ignore armor. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Haha. This game should go well with your new coin bank. It sure could. That's what I'm talking about, bro. All right, so let's just make sure everybody sees the monster. Joe fixed that for us. So, wow, I am going to. Dang. All right, I'm going to discard 1, and I'm going to come here.
Okay. I'm going to deal 2d damage.
Come on, you can do it.
You don't want to move here because that's where he's going to move. It's the next lowest.
You sure? Okay.
Because this is 8.
Okay.
7. 6.
So, okay, so 6 minus 1 minus 4,
2.
2, but that goes away.
There's
So now
no,
he's at 90.
Is there a big one for him?
No, I got this right here. I got him down to 96.
Okay. Yeah, we're not.
Woohoo! You never know. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, so now
It's your turn.
my turn, and I kind of don't have much of a. Oops. I was looking at the wrong cards. Which is the weakest one here? Okay, so I'm going to discard that and move into here.
We don't want to be in that same space as him when he attacks. So we don't. If we don't, we only want to get to 4 and then move out because
Well, we're
at
gonna
2.
take.
Because if we finish, he's gonna freaking kill us.
Yeah, that's true too. All right.
Look at you. Look at
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You'll be destroyed.
Yeah.
You want to do a little bit and move away. So if I do 1 and you do 1, we move away.
He's gonna destroy that place.
He's gonna move. He's not gonna attack it. He's gonna move, and then he attacks and moves and attacks and moves. So he's not gonna be attacking here next turn. He's gonna be attacking here next turn.
But
So
if we
wanna
cause
move
him
here.
to attack,
He's gonna destroy it. So no, that's what I'm saying. Only go up to 4, and then discard a
all
card
right. So
and
go
move
ahead.
away.
All right, go ahead.
And we both pass.
Right.
So it goes back to the action phase. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, gotcha.
This is an instance where you purposely want to pass.
No, it'll go back to the event phase.
But he's gonna move because after he only moves after he attacks.
All players pass, move to end phase, and then it goes the event phase and then the action phase.
He will take some damage, but still, you don't want to be in the same space as him at any point in time when it ends. Because if we get to 5 before we have a chance to move, he's gonna hurt us. I'd rather
Yeah, all right.
I'd rather
Have him
city.
destroy the city. Each attack will knock. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Hey, Squib, what's up? All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna do 2d damage.
Okay, go ahead. Six minus 3 is 3, so it still helps. That's 93.
And that goes up. So either you attack or.
Um,
And
jeez.
then I'm going to just move.
All right, so I'm going to attack him. I'm going to use my power node and
But all attack.
so move that up to
turn.
4.
That's not good.
Deal 2d6 plus 3 damage. Wow, that's
6
awesome.
plus
So that's
3.
9.
Minus
So
3
minus
is
3 is 6.
So
So he's down to 87. We got a chance here. Okay,
Now I'm going to spend.
you're going to move.
Spend 1 to run away. Just in case. I'm going to
Alright.
run here. So I can heal back up my 2.
All right, I'm going to spend 1 to move here.
Oh, it's only during the end phase, so there's no point in me moving there. Because
Well,
we're not
no,
going
yeah.
to the end phase.
Yeah, we are going to the end phase because we're both going to pass.
Oh.
So you're going to pass, I'm going to pass. It goes to the end phase. Discard any end of the turn effects from your Mech. So the fire thing, roll 1d6. This ignores,
2.
so it does 2.
Yeah, because it ignores armor.
It ignores armor, so it's down to 85.
I heal back up these guys.
Move the monster tracker down to 0.
I heal back up to these.
Yeah, discard any number of action cards. Okay, return the monster 0 back to that.
And then drop
Then we
it.
go up to the planning phase. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I've got to shuffle these cards and
I
take
have
2
all
more.
react cards. This is terrible. 4,
Well,
5. Because I drew all attack cards that time.
that's all right. Now I am going to have to. Rob and Janice are just starting to fight the final boss. Here we go. Hey, Jollibee. I think we got this.
Okay, I have my stuff set up.
All right, so you have your
Oh,
stuff.
but I have that card float like a butterfly that prevents him from attacking. If I move in his space and then I react and move away, he won't attack. So
Well,
that means
here's
he
the
won't
prob-
attack the city.
Well, no. Here's the problem. He is going to do whatever he wants right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's gonna destroy city.
All
But
right.
I'm talking
After
about,
Gregorius attacks,
I'm talking
move
about later.
him to the next. Yeah, this is gonna be. I don't know if that will happen with him. If that card can be played on him, I wonder, but we'll find out.
Why
All
wouldn't
right.
that happen? He's a monster,
Yeah,
and
it's
this
true.
is my action card.
All right, hold on. Oh, God, man, what a.
It doesn't make a difference.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 here in my power mace, 1 in here, and 2 in here. Oh boy. All right, so that goes like that. That goes like that. So now we go to the event phase. This is when it gets ugly. Deal 1 damage to each city space containing a mech and a monster.
Well, I'm not in a city space.
1 there, so that's at 4. 1 here. You're not in a city space. Okay, now he does his damage.
That
So he
city's
does
gone.
3 damage. The city is destroyed. So the counter moves up. Let's get these off. Oh man. Hold on.
Draw the top 2 cards of the citizen deck.
Draw the top 2 cards of the citizen deck.
Destroy any of them with 8 or less.
14. So that's 15. That was close. 7. Okay, so
15. Oh, this one gets.
huh?
Destroy any of them with 8 or less.
Yeah, so
And
it
this
destroyed.
But this one gets discarded. So this
No.
one's not going to count.
No.
You're not
Listen, no,
understanding.
either are you. All right? Draw the top 2 cards of the citizens deck.
Yes.
Destroy any of them with 8 or less.
So he goes away. He gets destroyed.
Okay? Otherwise, discard them. Oh,
He
so
gets
that gets discarded.
discarded.
Okay. All right. As long as we got it. Now, what happens after he attacks? Move him to the next lower and deal 2 damage to that space.
So if you don't, he's gonna destroy cities fast.
Right.
There's literally.
There we go. I think we got this.
Okay. So now I go first.
Yes, you're All right, so now we're in action
When
phase.
one monster appears or moves into a space within 2 spaces from you, move to that monster space.
All right, so discard that.
Whatever.
All
It
right.
would be the same as running.
I am going to discard a card and move. Okay.
Okay. I don't have anything special. I'm going to use this one first. Well, I do have this, but I have to use this one first. 2d damage.
Okay.
Wow. 2. I don't
And
know.
he absorbs it, so that goes up 1. The monster track. Oh, man. All right, so I'm going to use my power mace and deal 2d6 plus 3. So that negates his armor. And that does 10 to him. So he gets 10 damage, so he's down to 75.
Okay.
So, but you got to move the power.
That's fine.
Up
And I'm
to.
going to move it again because I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Okay. It's okay if it goes to 5 this time because you'll see why. Because I'm
Okay.
going to use the card where he doesn't attack.
Okay.
And it buys us some time. So this time don't pass. Deal 1d plus 3d damage to one monster. If you've already played Electro Whip card, then do 3d plus 3 damage. Let's pray
Okay.
for something amazing.
Could happen.
Of course not.
Okay, that's 8 plus
3, 9, 10, 11, minus 3
8.
is 8.
All right, that's all right.
No, I could have done both.
So it's
What a
60,
waste of a
67.
card. Okay. Now, I'm not going to move out of my space because I'm going to react to his attack. So if you want to bring it up to 5, bring it up to 5.
I am going to. Jeez.
I see what he does. He destroys cities and moves. Destroys cities and moves.
I'm going to do power mace, so move it up to 4. 1d6 plus 3. 6. All right, so I did 6 to him, so he's down to 61.
See, you have to move for me to use this card. You can't be in the same space as me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move the next turn.
Well, I guess I'll pass. Can I only pass once?
Yeah, you can't pass. You've got to do something.
Well, then it's not going to get to 5.
Well, no, you can just do a. You can discard one
But
card.
he's going to attack before you're able to move. If I attack right now, you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now he's going to attack no matter. I can't prevent it now.
Can you move?
Yeah, I can move, but I was
Can you
trying to
move?
prevent him from destroying the city.
I'll move out. You move back in. I'll pass. Then you attack.
Yeah, I have enough to do that. Okay,
Okay.
so 1
Okay.
doesn't matter where I move.
Okay. So now I'm going to move to. Okay, because he would go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move there
Okay, I'm gonna spend this
to move.
to move here.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna. Oh no,
No, because
because he needs to attack
yeah.
in order before monster attacks. Oh, he is gonna attack. Isn't he gonna attack?
No, we would have to make him. Well. Oh God.
Even if we pass and I still have this in my hand, he's gonna attack.
Yeah, he wouldn't attack, but if he attacked, even though he wouldn't do any damage on the attack, he would still move and cause damage. So
He's
yeah,
gonna attack here before he moves.
yeah, I know. But then when he moves,
That's better, but still
Okay.
he won't destroy the city and move that up. You
But-
see what I'm saying?
read the card and tell me.
Before a monster attacks, move to an adjacent non-destroyed space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? If you leave a space with only one monster and no other mechs occupying that space, that monster does not attack. So yeah, he'll move here and do 2 damage, but he won't destroy the city because he's going to do 3 and damage it, and then that thing goes up. So it prevents it from going up the track. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it still works out.
Okay.
So I'm going to pass.
Okay, so you're past. So
'Cause I have
so
to
now
be
we
in
go
the
to
same-
end phase. Nothing critical happens here. Move the monster tracker down to 0. Well, now we go to our new plan. We move up to 6 cards.
So I didn't even have to do all of that.
No,
I
I
had
know.
2 of these. I could have stopped
That's
him
all right.
attacking
That's
twice.
all right.
3, 4, 5.
That's okay.
What are you looking for?
What's the matter?
Gabby's right over here.
Okay.
She's sniffing my laundry. Get out of here.
Okay, I messed that up. All right, there we go. All right, so I am going to go heavy on the rocket launcher this time. I'm walk. I still have that, so that's that. So now we go to the event phase. So hopefully it's a red event. No, it is not.
'Cause we're
Damage
gonna
done
stop
to
the
mechs
movement.
from monsters cannot be reduced or negated for this attack.
Damage done to mechs. He's not going to do.
So we
Damage to
cannot negate any
We can
damage.
still negate his attack.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So
So-
you're going to play that card.
I'm going to play it.
All right. So now, instead of him doing all that damage, so he does no damage, but we still draw the cards, don't we?
Yes. We probably still just draw the system cards.
I would think so.
Yeah. I go-
We were thinking of, okay, so
And I go first this turn.
-3. So minus, so 3 or under go there, right? All right.
Huh?
So 3 or under, 8 or under goes into the pile.
Yes.
So take that. That's a 3.
So we're at 11.
11, and then one more,
12.
12. Okay, after the attack, move him to the next lower space, which is here. So that place barely survives.
But at least it's not destroyed.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to go
So
back
2
to
of
it.
those go
You see
there.
how it works?
Yeah, got it.
So that float like a butterfly card is actually good, but now I have no more of them.
Yeah, it's kind of different, that's for sure. Okay, great. All right, so here we go.
I go first.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I already used one. We have to reassign these.
I already did.
4.
You should have done that last.
I know.
That's okay.
4. Am I short one? How
No,
many do-
6.
Okay, so I need 4.
We've got to get this guy down.
Flamethrower.
So I'm
This is
heavy
a hard
on
one for me because I need to walk. So I needed 2, but
when a monster card is dealing
I needed
damage.
2 to do this one, but it's okay. It's better than nothing. Okay. This is a free action.
All right.
Okay,
There are
so
2 themed. Okay, so Joe's not saying anything, so we're doing everything all right, it seems.
Since I can't afford to use this,
Right?
I'm going to discard it
Okay.
to move into his space.
Okay. I am going to discard a card to move into his space.
Okay, now I'm going to use my Electro Entangle, deal 1d damage to monster, add a -1 token, a -1 damage token.
Okay, so now what you need to do is move the monster track up 1.
1 damage. Doesn't even do anything. Now he has
Alright.
-1.
I just want to find what that -1 token does.
It negates damage. We've been doing it the whole game.
Yeah, I know, but does it do it for every single damage?
I think it's just his attack. I think it's one of whatever. It's of a single instance. So you choose.
Okay.
So it's going to negate the first one.
Well, let's just make sure. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes.
All right, hold on here. Effect tokens. Here we go. Plus or -1. These modifiers affect all the monster's damage instances, reducing or increasing the value for all tokens it has at the end of the event phase. At the end of the event phase, remove all +1s or -1 tokens from it. So that would go away after
That's still for this turn.
his event phase.
But he's going to attack before that if we
Yeah.
get there. Oh, if he gets
Okay, so I'm going to hit him with a rocket launcher. D3 +3, but I'm going to take a chassis damage. And boy, that was horrible at... that's 9, 11.
He does 8. It's not
So he
bad.
does 8, which isn't bad, but I'm going to take a chassis damage. So, and we move up the thing up 1. Okay, so that's 8, so that brings it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 53. Oh, we're almost halfway there. Okay, so go ahead.
I'm gonna attack, so I'll move that up.
All right.
Okay. Deal 3d plus 3 damage.
Hold on. There are two themes in that. It goes away after the next attack, lowers the whole attack. There we go. Cool. It's the final component.
So it lowers the
no,
whole
it's not the
attack.
final component.
So it lowers the whole attack.
Yep.
So when I had done that one, it would have lowered everything. Remember?
Yeah, we're fine, but it'll lower one of everything. Go ahead. So you moved it up. So
Dang! 15.
15
That's 12.
minus
damage.
3 is 12
No,
damage.
15 plus 3, 18. He still does 15.
15. So that's 40. And that brings it down to 38.
Man, that's my best roll all game.
Yeah, so he's at 38. Oh boy. Oh god. I have no choice because all these are the same thing. But we have to try to get him down. This is 2d6 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
If I roll a 1 on either damage die, deal the damage 1 damage to this city space. Come on. All right, that's fine. So that's 10. No, that's 11.
Minus 3. That's 8. He's down to
That's
30.
8. So he's down to 30.
Watch what I'm about to do.
All right, did you move up the thing?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
So now he's going to attack. That's the bad part.
No, because it's at 4. I'm not attacking.
Okay.
Put a -1 damage token on all monsters on the space. So now he has -2 to his thing.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's your turn. I'm gonna spend an action to heal too before I use my last card.
All right, well. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing if I roll a 1. Which I don't.
Oh, so you attacked?
Yep.
Okay, well, I was gonna try to move. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's 9 plus 3. But
12.
but
Minus 3, so it's 9.
so it's 9, so he's down to 21. So now he attacks though. So
But he's gonna get -2.
all right, so here's what's going to happen, and this is going to happen to the both of us at
So
the
it's
same
1
time.
and 1.
So he does 1.
Damage to the city, which is better than 3 because the city would have been destroyed. And then we each roll the dice once.
Yeah.
We're
Hold
in
on.
the red. It's just the first one.
Yeah. You roll a dice.
To my chest.
Chassis. Oh, come on, not my chassis. Right arm.
I would prefer my chest.
Oh man.
I'm surprised you haven't been healing your legs.
Well, I only have 1 healing thing, and I don't want to go any lower than that, so I wanted to save it. All right, so now that he's attacked, he moves to next district,
This is gonna be 2.
and he's going to do 2 damage. So we kind of staved that off somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a good thing to do that.
Yeah.
Like a butterfly. It
All
actually
right, so
bought
that
us a
goes
lot of
2
time.
there.
And we may actually be able to kill him.
Well, we're going to see here. So now the -1s go away.
Yes, I already did move those.
All right. Now here's the bad part. Okay, so this goes. We take all these out. All right. I have 2 cards. I'm gonna deal myself 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna assign any cards that we have.
I don't have any cards to assign to him. We can't
I
assign.
mean,
You're
he
gonna draw
moved.
back up.
We're doing end phase. Draw back up.
Yeah.
Assign your power nodes.
4, 5.
I'm gonna want 3 here.
I don't have anything super high.
I'm gonna want 1 here and 1 there. There we go. We almost got this guy. The radiation beats are all giant monsters. It is a rhino. Okay, there we go. All right. So now, what happens here?
Here, I'm gonna
You and I are here.
Yeah.
All right. And of course, I missed the page there. I think we can beat this guy and beat this game, but this was a tough battle. All right, so now we're going to have to draw. Okay, we signed our power. Draw the top event card and resolve the text.
Of course it's red.
Of course.
Deal 1 damage to each city space with less than 4 damage containing a monster. There isn't.
Yes, there is.
Him. But that's it.
Yeah. So we got to deal 1 damage to it.
That city's going to get destroyed. You know
Yep.
that. That's why I put run.
Yep.
Okay. Discard the innocent bystander with the highest population in each space that took damage. There was no citizen.
Okay.
So that, and now he does this.
This is going to be ugly.
He's not attacking these.
Okay. So, no, we're not there, so we don't take
No,
damage.
no, no.
But
City's
2, so
destroyed.
he destroys the city. Now, hold on. Before he moves there, let's resolve everything there. So, this track goes up 1. That city's destroyed. Shuffle the cities discarded into the city deck. Draw the top 2 cards of the city deck. Deal 2 damage to each of those spaces. Destroy all the citizen cards in those spaces. All right. So I've got to take all these. There was a reason we kept these aside and shuffle them. So before we even do this,
He will be moving here, though.
yes,
So let's at least move.
let's see what happens. So we're going to have to, well, before he moves there, let's hope we don't draw the 4.
He's going to move and do 2.
Okay, let me just shuffle these up because this could be the whole game right here. Because we've only got 1 more space and then we lose the game.
No, we have 2.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
up
2.
1. Unless he destroys this and this. Like if it's a 4 and a 5, or if he destroys here and here, there's potential for us to destroy
Alright.
2 cities.
All right. 16.
Is here.
So put 2.
4.
Wow, that was close.
But he's not moving there. So
No.
thank God.
And 15. So there's gets 2 there. Wow,
That's not bad.
that was ugly.
No, but he's not going to move there.
So now he moves there.
Now we need 2 here.
Now we need 2 there. Wow. This isn't good.
Okay.
So now we drew up to our cards. He's at 21.
Yep. You go first this time.
Hold on. That gets all the way. The thing gets reset. So hopefully we do not tick him off. Oh boy, and I really don't have. All right, so I'm gonna move 1 into there.
You don't have a way to run?
No. 1. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to burn this card. Negate 3 damage from a single.
I think we just might get him. You could probably use heavy gear, battle tech minis for this. Yeah, you could.
I'm
It would
going
be
to burn
pretty
this
cool.
card to run into him.
Okay.
Your turn. You're going to burn to move?
I'm gonna burn 1 to move. Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to...
Attack.
I don't have amazing cards. I'm going to do deal 2d damage to 1 monster, add a fire token.
Okay.
So
So
3,
nothing.
nothing, but he gets a fire token.
Okay, so let's put a fire token on him.
And this goes up.
All right, and that goes up 1. I am going
And that
to.
ignores armor, remember.
Yes, I'm gonna roll 1d6. Plus 3. So it
6.
does 3.
3.
So that's 18. That goes up 1 though.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to do this again. Deal 2d damage to 1 monster, add a fire token to that monster.
Okay, so
that's,
move that up
even if
1.
we don't kill him, if the fire tokens kill him, that's what matters.
Well, it'll be kind of funny to see how this all works out.
3 and 5, that's 8 minus 3, he gets 5 damage.
5 damage, so he's down to 13.
I don't even care if he attacks at this point.
All right, I am going to roll 1d6 plus 3. 6.
9.
9, so it's 6, so he's down to 7. Uh-oh. You got to finish him here.
No, because he's going to die with the fire token.
Well, you don't know that because
I'm
he's
not going to attack him so he can just get the fire token.
but he moves.
He still gets the fire. The fire's on
Okay.
him, not on the space.
No, it's on the city.
The fire's not on the city.
Yes, it is. It's on the token.
He's
It's
going
on-
to take the damage before
Let
he
me ask
moves.
Joe. Hold on. Joe, does the fire token stay in the space if we crank up the monster attacks track?
No, you. That's what I'm saying. Don't attack. Don't advance it. Just let him take the damage.
All right.
I mean, if you want to.
No, okay. I didn't know if you were.
I have no means of getting.
So you're gonna pass?
I have no means of killing him this turn. Even if I attacked.
Okay.
Now I can negate some of his attack, but I can only roll 1d max right now, so I can't get 7.
All right.
I can't even probably.
Fire is on him. It's on him. There we go. All right. So good. All right. So he's got 2 fire tokens on him.
So I don't even care. Deal 1d damage to him to add a 3rd fire token.
Okay. Roll it.
No damage.
1.
But he gets a 3rd fire token.
Okay. So he's got 3 on him. So roll 3 dice.
What's the attack phase?
Oh, yeah. He attacks first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'm going to react to negate 3 damage.
To you.
To a single instance.
Okay.
Negate 3 damage from a single instance.
Okay, so
let's negate the city. Because if the city gets destroyed, it goes up.
Okay, so now each of us
will take roll 3.
Okay, so go ahead.
Miss.
Okay.
Left arm.
Right there. The chassis.
No, you.
Okay, just roll it for me.
Legs.
Oh, I can't walk.
Well, he's about to die.
We hope.
He should. With 3.
Okay, go ahead.
Unless we got 3 ones, that would be screwed.
That's why I saved it.
Miss.
Okay.
Left arm.
Left arm.
Okay.
Jeez.
Do you want to be the honors or do I?
No, because now we got to finish the cards. Draw the top 2 cards of the citizen
10,
deck.
12.
13.
What's the city? What's the police officer?
Discard.
Discard.
All right.
Here it is.
You roll 3 dice.
Oh God! Watch me get like 2. I just need to get high enough to. Yes.
All right, so he absorbs 3, but that doesn't enough, and we killed the great monster.
And beat the game.
Wow. Overflow damage goes into the chassis. Oh, so if there was any overflow, it would go up into the chassis. Well, there you go. We beat it. Barely.
We barely beat it.
We barely beat it.
That was hard. That was long.
That's because it took us a while to get used to it a little bit and how it flows. But once it gets flowing, it's really good. The boss is nasty, and I can imagine what the other bosses are. So, Janice, what did you think of?
I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
It was a good game.
I did too.
No, the game is fun. The game's not easy.
No, it's not easy, and that's what I like about it. I like how you can take a piece off and put different parts of the guy in there and stuff like that and do all kinds of different things.
I like the monsters a lot.
I like the monsters too.
It's like hard, but their whole strategic aspect of it, the fact that they move and destroy also makes it a little bit more balanced. So they're not just destroy.
Yeah.
So there's a chance. Like my guy, he's kind of like a swift mover, so that's why he was able to move away and like avoid attacks.
Yeah, we had a pretty good...
You sacrificed yourself in order to do a lot of damage.
That's right.
So that's how you would work.
That was Joe's right. It was a slugfest. I had a great time with this. I really like this.
It was a fun game.
I can't wait to see what the final components are going to be because I think that'll even make a bit. I'm telling you right now, miniatures would be cool, but even these standees with the art, they're really nice.
Pretty.
They are, and I really like that. So I really like this. I really enjoyed this. I definitely want to play this again. We'll play this definitely off camera. So guys, there you go. That is Defend Neo Tokyo, which we did. We defended Neo Tokyo. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry we had a little...
I thought, I honestly didn't think...
I didn't think we were going to win. It really came down to some luck there. If you didn't get that 15, we would have lost. The game would have been lost. That's how close it was. We were one turn from losing that game because he was moving up to the next thing and dropping an elbow on that whole thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Destroyed 2 cities.
I'm sorry we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but as you can see, once we got going, how easy it flows, and it really is. So I look forward to this going on Kickstarter this Tuesday, October 17th. Guys, check it out. I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that's going to be added into this, and I think you'll really, really enjoy it. For my very dear Janice, say Janice,
Goodbye.
goodbye. And for myself, we'll see you soon, and thanks for watching.